My name is Joel. I served from 1999 to 2003 in the United States Marine Corps, and I was a 0331 machine gunner. So I remember I was at the rifle range on Camp Pendleton. Over the loudspeaker, they mentioned that a airplane had just struck the World Trade Center. And at first, it didn't really mean a whole lot because we didn't really know, because back then, I mean, we didn't have cell phone reception there. It was just the only communication we were receiving was whatever they were telling us. They came out on the radio again and they just reminded us to make sure these rounds count because, you know, the U.S. was under a terrorist attack. Going into the invasion into Iraq, you know, there was a lot of unknowns, but nothing can really prepare you for like the real thing. I guess the first traumatic experience for me was seeing all the artillery fire being fired over us as we were, you know, crossing into Iraq. That's something that, you know, I'll never forget. You know, to this day, you know, that's why loud noises do trigger me sometimes, and it's hard to explain to people that weren't there, just because, you know, it's those traumatic experiences. I know there was some changes in me when I came back, but I kind of tried to hide that, and that's why when I came back, I didn't really talk about it. I didn't tell anybody that I was in the service, and kind of avoided the VA for a long time, just because, in hindsight now, I realize it was because I was suppressing my anxiety, depression, all my feelings. My parents, you know, they noticed that there was something wrong with me, that I wasn't the same person from when I come back for my deployment. They're the ones that, you know, kind of pulled me aside and were like, Joel, we're worried about you. We want you to go seek help. When I finally decided, okay, I need to do something because I'm having uncontrollable anxiety, I was just kind of scared because I didn't know like who to call, like what to say or anything like that. So I actually just went online and I just read on there, like, you know, go to my local, you know, VA hospital. And once I was able to get enrolled, I was enrolled into like a PTSD clinic at the West Los Angeles VA, specifically for combat traumatic events. My happy place is on the highway. Living in Los Angeles, you know, we all know there's traffic everywhere. So when you're splitting lanes on a motorcycle, you know, after some therapy at the VA, it's a nice way to decompress. Yeah, the VA is great. Another place I found is the American Legion. So I'm part of the American Legion in Hollywood, Post 43. They also have this organization called the Legion Riders that's part of the American Legion. And right now I'm in the process of actually joining on that. And what it is to just get together, ride motorcycles, fundraise for other nonprofits. You know, it's like stuff that I avoided for a long time, you know, and it's like in every community, you know, and it's, you know, no judgment. You know, you go there, it's other veterans that just want to make sure you're okay.